Best Gaming TV 2023. Finding the best gaming TV is similar to looking for the best TV for movies or streaming. You still need to find good image quality, a price that suits you, and a size that fits into the space you have at home. But there are specific requirements to consider. Number 1. LG C2. If you want the best gaming TV and a knockout OLED screen, then the LG C2 is worth considering. It takes everything that's good about our previous top pick, the LG Cone, and adds a significantly brighter display in all but the 42 and 48-inch models with improved processing and color saturation. You might find the Cone at a more affordable price now. It's been heavily discounted, but the C2 has the better specification. During our testing, we were extremely impressed by the 4K OLED display, which delivers truly breathtaking black levels and dynamic range, the difference between the darkest and brightest parts of the screen. Ideal whether you're gaming or watching box sets. Unlike LCD TV, which are back or edge lit, OLED pixels generate their own light. That means you can have bright highlights and dark areas right next to each other, without the light leaking between them. When it comes to future-proofing for all consoles and gaming PC as well, nothing does it better for the same price. It's the best TV for Dolby Vision gaming at 120 Hz on the Xbox Series X2. Number 2. TCL 6 Series. If you have a big budget, there are better 4K TV on the market for gaming, like many of the displays listed above. But if you're looking for a cheap option, having spent a lot of money on a new console, you'll need another option, and if you're in the US, the TCL 6 Series is our top budget recommendation, as well as being a fantastic budget choice for TV shows and movies. The TCL 6 Series is one of the best gaming TV you can get in the sub $1,000 price range. Its performance per dollar is unmatched, and its picture quality, despite a few minor flaws, will truly impress you for what you're paying. We recommend it specifically for gaming as you'll find 3 HDMI 2.0 ports with HDCP 2.2, 1 with HDMI-R, 1 USB 2.0 port, a 3.5mm headphone jack and digital optical in, plus an AV port that takes your standard composite, red, white, yellow RCA input, great for classic gaming or older AV devices. It'd be nice to see another HDMI port here, but 3 HDMI ports should be enough for all but the most ardent of AV enthusiasts out there. Number 3. Sony XR X90K. The Sony X90K is an excellent value TV, delivering top performance for the price. It has a full array LED backlight, which features local dimming. The result is deep blacks. Paired with the LCD panel's quantum dots, there's enhanced brightness and color. Although it's not the brightest TV on the market, this TV is excellent for sports and movies. In our review, we wrote, the X90K series can deliver deep, detailed blacks for movie watching, and its peak light output is high enough to make it a good option for daytime sports viewing as well. However, it really shines as a gaming TV, especially for PS5 owners. The X90 has a fantastic suite of gaming features, which is why it's entered this list in the third spot from the top. Aside from 4K/120 HD video support, available only on 2 of the set's 4 HDMI inputs, it has both variable refresh rate, VRR, and auto low latency mode. Input lag as measured by our 4K test meter was 13.8 ohms, a very good result. Number 4. Samsung Q80B. The Samsung Q80B is a high-value mid-range 4K QLED screen that we consider to be a fantastic all-rounder as it's well-suited for everyday TV viewing and supports high frame rate gaming. The Q80B is positioned just below the brand's mini LED Neo QLED models, offering a more conventional full-array backlight instead. This means it doesn't offer the black level performance or the HDR precision of its more expensive stablemates. However, with 4 HFR, high frame rate compatible HDMI inputs, useful game bar user interface, and a polished smart home interface, only serious home cinephiles are likely to feel shortchanged. The set also has an above-average Dolby Atmos compatible sound system. In our Samsung Q80B review we wrote, picture quality, particularly if you're a bright room viewer, is impressive, and audio is immersive enough to stave off any additional soundbar purchase. Number 5. Samsung QN95B. If you're looking for OLED quality visuals and HDMI 2.1 support without the associated price tag, allow us to introduce the Samsung QN95B. It's a mini LED display that delivers incredible brightness. It has an exceptionally low input lag for a TV of this size, and it delivers impressive HDR, albeit with the usual Samsung omission of Dolby Vision. With HDMI 2.1 support across all 4 HDMI inputs, compatibility with 4K 120Hz and support for ALM, VRR and FreeSync Premium Pro. The QN95A looks equipped to make the most of a next-gen console. And when you add in the popping brightness, assured motion tracking and mild white color palette already discussed, that's how it proves. Mostly, anyhow. Game mode is fantastically fast, but you do lose a little of the contrast and the slight increase in white tone blooming. The audio in Samsung TV isn't always the best, but this is better than most, with 4 speaker drivers and 60W of power, plus Q Symphony compatibility with Samsung soundbars, which uses the TV speakers as part of a bigger surround system. It's fine. We prefer a little more detail to the sound, but we tend to listen through soundbars or AV receivers, so it's not a deal breaker for us. Number 6. Sony 80K. This is Sony's mid-range OLED TV, offering a less advanced screen than the high-end Sony A95K, but still packing in all of its best image processing and, crucially for us, gaming features. You've got 4K 120Hz and VRR support over 2 HDMI 2.1 ports, with a great low latency of 12 ohms when we tested it. And this is part of Sony's perfect for PS5 TV lineup, which means it includes auto HDR tone mapping support with the console. This means the PS5 adjusts its HDR output to match the exact capabilities of the screen, so you always get the best looking image, and it doesn't rely on its gaming features to get by. We were very impressed with the image quality in our tests, and said the Sony 80K offers all the best things you expect from an OLED TV, such as detailed blacks and well-saturated color, plus Sony's acoustic surface audio plus tech. The latter of these means that it sounds so good, you won't need to pay for a soundbar too. Number 7. Samsung QN95A Neo QLED TV. The Samsung QN95A was the company's new flagship Neo QLED 4K TV last year, and it's the first to have a mini LED backlight. It's a bit pricier than most models in this list, but if you have the cash, it could serve you well as a well-specified HDMI 2.1 TV for gaming. There's a host of cutting-edge gaming features that'll please next-gen console owners, all of which are part of the Slim 1 Connect box that ships with the QN95A. We were very impressed with the results, which included superb standard definition video and HDR with deep, solid blacks and impressively bright highlights. Unlike standard LED TV, the mini LED backlight delivered its visuals without obvious light bloom or loss of shadow detail, and the quantum dot technology delivers impressive saturation and color fidelity too. We like the sound system too. The OTS Plus audio system packed into this 120Hz means you're getting some impactful 4.2 2-channel sound for your games too. An LED display that delivers incredible brightness. It has an exceptionally low input lag for a TV of this size, and it delivers impressive HDR, albeit with the usual Samsung omission of Dolby Vision. With HDMI 2.1 support across all 4 HDMI inputs, compatibility with 4K 120Hz and support for ALM, VRR and FreeSync Premium Pro, the QN95A looks equipped to make the most of a next-gen console.